I like it.
Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's time for Monday Night Football on EA
Probably like push
Sports.
R3 in or something, I think. And you skate up to it, yeah. I'm gonna play my Madden game, then I'll play some NHL.
It's the New York Jets taking on the Miami Dolphins.
Well, we have a cold night in the Northeast. A bad evening to be without a parka, but we are set for football at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight, we ride a finish to Week 12 with a good Monday night matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He gets this one complete to Tre'Quan Smith. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. And the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback. Keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. Smith catches left side. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
They moved the ball pretty well there on the opening drive. You think they're okay settling for 3?
I don't think they're happy about settling for 3, but I think you're exactly right with the word okay because they threw it well, they ran it well. Excellent balance for the first drive of the game.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 right at the 30. They begin with a quick throw out left. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First down, Miami.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. The numbers on the ground for Carson last week, 21 carries, 112 yards.
Well, this is where it becomes a challenge for the offensive coordinator. He's got a bell cow at tailback right now, #3 in the league in rushing, within shouting distance of the lead. But at the same time, if the passing game is open, he's got to take advantage of that too.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. This is Carson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd.
Oh, God.
Here's Carson, and he'll go down at the 28. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaken up on the play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Not much there, only a yard.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5.
Oh, my God. Jesus.
So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive, because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and Valentine going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least 3 points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative.
Soft soup.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it. They have to like what
Have you had to punch anyone yet, or Mason, or?
Incomplete passes bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
On 3rd down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
This is taken at the 23. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run. On 1st down, it's Carson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Tua finding Gesicki there for a Dolphin first. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson, and he'll take this
Why,
into
what?
the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Oh my God! What happened?
Carson with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory.
Was he super high?
And downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New York ready to go again offensively. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
someone
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 51 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Open man is Denzel Mims. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. Dolphins 20-yard line.
After one, a 14-3 ball game.
With the score, Dolphins 14, Jets 3.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. There he goes left side. And he's in.
Oh, if you type that in chat, oh my God.
A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that,
He's playing on Apex right now, or he's not even on.
take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And first and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front
Did
of
the
him.
USC game start yet? Probably not.
Scrimmage and got a full head of steam behind him. He's just going to keep right on going.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down or continue to break their pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. On 2nd down, it's Carson. And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, Carson. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st.
Damn, Giants are signing a lot of people.
Keeps the drive alive.
Dory Jackson. Yeah, 3-year deal.
Run on 1st down. It's Carson. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now it's Carson. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Build.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, it's Tua. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
Jordan Jenkins there on the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a jet touchdown. That's a tough blow there offensively. Had a decent drive going. You've got the lead, and now things completely flip on you.
Yeah, because they've been dominating on both sides of the ball. But after that mistake there, it's got to be tough for them to look up and realize we're trailing in this ball game. I thought we had complete control.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now 17-14. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Mustache Mountain.
Decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. He's going to air one out. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Glasson Augustine.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. The Jets on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
Let's go.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Oh, partner, when you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't sold well at all because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass. If not, you end up with big trouble, as we just saw right there.
Taking it about the 16. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. He'll set up to throw from the gun. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Tua going to throw.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, but it's going to be 2nd down. They run it with Carson. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. And they're going to get it. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. The Hassan Reddick. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Jones on the coverage.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
And 7.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaken up on the play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Looking to pass. Tua. A pass underneath for Carson. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
The Jets 15-yard line.
Escaping the pressure right. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? But I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Well, this will make it into the end zone, and Ballantyne going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
And especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. Airing it out deep for Smith. And got his man complete. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a tick under a minute to go before half. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Over the middle to Smith. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw here on first down. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Traquan Smith, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets have once again taken the lead. That could be an important swing right there. Touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And his throw is going to be incomplete. He was looking for the Michigan Wolverine, Donovan Peoples-Jones. And that takes us from second to third down. This time they stay on the ground. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And here's Hofrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away. A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. It'll be a gain of 3 on what should be the final play of this first half. They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. And now due to apparent Time constraints. We fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter three? And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Their own 30-yard line.
Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield. As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Bryce Hall. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you're expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Another carry.
Tackle made there by Matt Milano. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 17-yard line.
And he will find his man on the outside. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. From 17 yards out. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
From the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
29-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. It's a big play there for Miami. 47 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
He'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown. And those 3 rushing touchdown games in this league, you know darn well, those are hard to come by. They're becoming even harder to come by as the years go by, aren't they?
Isn't that the truth? It doesn't matter what you do in terms of game planning. You may be a run-first team, but you're running against an NFL defense. That's some of the biggest, fastest, best athletes on the planet. Hard to do. Cherish that moment, even as he's eager to add to that total.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Solomon Thomas, they love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Now back to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there and take the hit and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
It's caught on the right side at Smith. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Chris Carson trotting back out there. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Hassan Reddick make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a 1st down. Here's Tua. Now a short one to Gesicki. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
1st down, Miami.
On 1st down, Carson. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way.
And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Chris Carson, his 2nd touchdown of the night, as his guys are able to regain the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
and that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. And that's fielded on the back line of the end zone. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
49-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. The Jets on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is going to be caught by Smith for a Jet touchdown. Traquan Smith with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
People might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Tua sets up to pass it. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 40. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Tua now on first down. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That's one of the hard hallmarks of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Nice work.
Oh, I have my mic muted? Oh my god.
Second down.
Now that was not a bad scramble there on first down.
Sitting there talking to myself for like the last 15 minutes.
Take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Of course, football stuff. And no one's answered me. I was like, oh, nice.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the
Yeah, well, the Patriots signed McMillan.
yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive.
The draft's probably going to be crazy. Tons of trades.
In order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And the Dolphins are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Maybe. Dolphins do want to trade now.
Punch it in on 2nd and goal.
And he continues to pile up the yardage.
And he will take it.
Trade Lance. That's what you want. Watson still?
Carson taking it in. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, Zach Wilson. Yeah.
Now of rushing touchdowns also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it 2 ways here. If I'm on defense,
Zach Jones.
I don't care what they
Matt
do
Jones,
now.
I mean.
I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they
I think he's awful. Fields.
I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
Yeah, Wilson.
Quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
I think Wilson's going to be like Baker Mayfield. He's gonna be really good.
The Dolphins get there this time and they bring him down.
I watched like 5 of his games.
His 5th sack of the season.
Yeah, Jimmer. I wish Jimmer would be back in NBA. But
18 yards to go now on 2nd down. And we say it all the
being
time.
blackmailed. Oh, he can't play defense. Oh, fucking half the league don't play
You
defense.
have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw
I know.
the ball,
Jimmer's just being blackballed. He can bomb threes.
And give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times.
Playing really good overseas. I always see his stats all the time. He's all over the place. He's been playing like some weird like Shanghai or something. I don't know, but he's just scoring a lot of points.
He's on to punt for the 4th time.
Like a couple months ago, he scored like 75 points.
His first punt, 45 yards. This
He's
looks
injured
good as
right
well.
now. Got
It's
hurt.
taken on the 25. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And possession.
Did you see the
Charles, you said earlier,
Celtics are looking to trade for a big man, Vinny?
These guys right around 20 or under that, if they were going to have a chance, it was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game.
I don't watch none of the pregame stuff. I really haven't watched no pregame stuff in like the last like 5 years. I always just watch the games.
They run again with Carson. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some
Come on, I'm up by 4.
See if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This will be 3rd and 5. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete.
I want Kyle Pitts at the number 3 pick, Vin. That's what I want.
They're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Dolphins.
They'll run on 1st down.
There you go.
It's Carson. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held.
I used to do dollar bowling like 8 years ago. I went for like 3 months straight every Wednesday at Sportsman's.
They'll keep it on the ground. Carson. And down inside the 15, shy of 10. 15 yards on the play, first down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that?
What the? Oh my God! Awful. Sick human being. No, it's not. Awful. No, fuck you.
Keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
That's a gain of 4 here in the fourth quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. And they'll get this
she is pretty.
To the 5, pick up a 3. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Yeah.
They run for it with Carson. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either.
She's
Neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on fourth down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the
She's
call.
hot blonde, isn't she?
It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't,
Yeah, she used to hang out with my sister's friends.
So it's Jets football.
From
as we get you reset here. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Oh my.
A throw over the middle, taken in. He's got a first down past the 30. And he'll take this all the way up to the 38-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. They'll look to throw. He's got this one completed to Mims. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield and nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on fourth down. Now they go for it on fourth down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Carson. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. It's Carson. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. And they take a knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one.
Tonight's
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
Flyers lost again.
Great
Ooh.
about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up
Yeah,
that
2
number
to
of
1.
points. Continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Dolphins, they get